Hey, it's Leah with Crab and Moon, and this is your weekly tarot card reading for the week of December 2nd to December 8th, 2018. So, before we start the reading with the tarot cards, I'm going to talk a bit about astrology for this week because it's pretty important. This is a general reading for everyone for the general energies with the astrology and the cards for this week. So if you'd like a personal reading specific to you and your situation, you can go to our website, our Facebook page, or email us to set up a tarot astrology numerology reading. So I pulled a card for the new moon this week. So Mercury Retrograde is ending on December 6th, which means things in your day-to-day life will be a bit more smooth, a bit more clear, communication, technology, all of that will be a bit clearer for you. December 7th, so Friday, is the new moon in Sagittarius. So new moons are all about setting new intentions. They are dark, right? The full moons are illuminating the sky. The new moons are in darkness. So it's like this new reset button where you don't have all the answers, but you're planting seeds for new goals and new beginnings. So the new moon in Sagittarius, I made some notes about it. It's about setting big picture intentions. It's about reconsidering your big philosophies on life and values and the world. So it's dreaming big, risk-taking, and confidence. Fortune favors the bold is a good motto for the new moon. Going into the unknown, so like I said, resetting your priorities, but not your day-to-day priorities, more so your big philosophies on how you want to live your life. So it's an exciting new moon where you can really kind of reset yourself and your values. Inspiration and adventure. So start thinking about what adventures you want to have next year and really thinking about what makes you passionate. So the card I pulled for the new moon is the Knight of Wands. So he is an adventurer and a risk taker extraordinaire. He's really confident in his beliefs, in his passions, in his choices. He does things differently and he goes where, no one's gone before, kind of thing. So that's the archetype you can embody this new moon. So because it's a new moon, you're not going to be rushing into everything and resetting all of your ideas right away, but you're starting to get into a new mindset and writing down some new goals for the coming months and for 2019. So with that being said, I'm going to start shuffling my Witches Tarot deck and getting into the cards for this week, and hopefully they will go along the lines of the exciting Knight of Wands energy, but we'll see what's coming up. So the point of the cards is for you to be able to work with the energies to create your best week, create the path you want to create. Okay, let's start with these that just came out. So we have Six of Swords, Nine of Swords, Five of Wands, and the Empress. So, like I said with adventure, the Six of Swords is an overseas travel card. A travel card in general. It's also an escape, a refugee card, so sort of running away from something. Maybe not necessarily to something, but running away from something. So it's a bit of a bittersweet transition. So this week, instead of running away from things that you don't want in your life anymore, try to take the mindset of you're just resetting your priorities. You're reevaluating your path and you're looking for exciting new places to go to. So if you're changing your mindset to think on the positive of where you're going to instead of fretting about what you're leaving behind, and worrying, am I taking the right things with me? Am I taking the right attitude? Am I leaving the right people behind and taking the right ones with me? Just focus on the positives and what you want and what makes you passionate. So like I said before with the Knight of Wands, it's what are you passionate about? What makes you feel excited? So if you take that mindset with the Six of Swords. You're going to have some exciting adventures and some opportunity for travel. And if you're not actually physically traveling, it's a mental shift. So it's a transition where you're moving on to something bigger and better. The Nine of Swords is that worry that I talked about, the unnecessary anxiety and overthinking that keeps you up at night. Like, this woman's just so exasperated, can't sleep, all of these swords hanging over her head. But like I said, keep that Knight of Wands energy. Keep that in the back of your mind. Keep that in your soul. It's a fire energy. Sagittarius is a fire sign. We're going into Sagittarius season. It's a new moon in Sagittarius. Be fiery. Be passionate, be confident, be courageous, and you can fight all of this unnecessary worry. So this is just that overthinking. What if? Should I have? Did I do it the right way? That kind of thing. We all are victim to that, especially in today's society, unfortunately. But it's just about knowing that you're not alone in that, and it's not as bad as you think. It's something you can overcome, essentially, right? If it's in your head, it's under your control. Five of Wands is conflict and chaos, but it's not as bad as it sounds. It's a fire card again, Wands. So to me, this is a problem-solving card. It's a working with other people card. So you might have a lot of opinions and ideas and people with different passions and different walks of life around you. It could be a work situation or in your family or in your friend group, or you're trying to reset your priorities and reset your goals, but you have all this chaos and noise going on around you. That's okay. Be open to other people's opinions, but they don't have to agree with you. This is about you and what makes you passionate. So don't get swept away in drama or chaos or gossip or whatever. Like, this is just people sort of all shouting their ideas out at once and no clarity comes of it. But it's just about, listen to others, say, okay, I hear you, but this is what I want to do, and this is what makes me feel passionate, and take that risk that the Knight of Wands takes. Then we have the Empress, which is my favorite card. So the Empress is about reaching a place of peace and beauty and creativity and fertility and growth and abundance and harvest. So after you get through all of that outside noise and mental overthinking and what if, should I, all of that, and you think, okay, no, I'm just going to focus on what makes me passionate, what brings fire to my life, what brings joy to my life, you will overcome all of that other stuff that's just day-to-day bullshit that we have to put up with, and you'll reach this place of inner peace where you know that no matter what's going on outside of you, you have control of your life and what's inside of you, and that makes everything around you more beautiful. And you reach this place where you can just relax and enjoy life. You can surround yourself with beauty. You can travel or do things like making art, taking a business risk, doing things that make you feel creative and fulfilled. And that's such a beautiful thing. So I think that after you do the work to get through the drama that unfortunately we have to face sometimes in our work and our family and all of that, keeping up with life, you're going to, especially by the new moon on Friday, I think, really come into a place of just compassion for yourself and a feeling of peace. Yeah, so the last card we get is Justice. So the scales are balancing for you in terms of karma and all of the hard work you've been doing. So you have a little bit more work to do this week, so do take some time with the new moon to reset your intentions, reset your priorities and your goals, thinking about how you want to present yourself moving forward and what you want from life, and then taking the scary risk to go for it and knowing that it's going to pay off with the Empress and Justice. Any risk, especially creative risks you take this week and following the new moon, are going to pay off for you. All of the hard work you've been putting in all of 2018 is about to pay off for you. You're going to get what's coming to you. So as long as you haven't lied or manipulated or treated people badly, it's going to be amazing. You're going to have so much opportunity and peace and balance coming to you. And it's going to finally feel like, okay, my justice has been served. I'm getting what I deserve, which is a sense of confidence, a sense of inner peace, and the ability to travel and take risks and live a life that's full of adventure and passion. So this is a really big shift for everybody. So take that into account. Think big. So don't get caught up in the day-to-day drama and the anxiety and the worries and everyone else's opinion. If you get caught up in that, you're going to miss the big picture, you're going to miss the fire, you're going to miss the passion and the adventure. So it's really a new moon and a week about thinking about what are your life philosophies, what are your values, what is the big picture idea, what is it that you want from life. So stop thinking small scale, think big scale, and the scales are going to balance for you. So this is a super powerful new moon and a super powerful week, and I'm really excited for everyone. So happy new moon in Sagittarius, and get fired up this week. We'll see you next week.